Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video. As you can tell, you already get the hint of what's going on here. But before that, I want to get down to something. There seems to be this little pussy, Tot, doesn't say nothing, comes on to the videos, thumbs down every single video. It's like, wow, what a little pussy, what a little bitch. I mean, you know, if you got time to come onto the video, just thumbs down everything, shouldn't you at least say who you are? Don't be a little bitch about it. I mean, come on. It's funny that you have, out of all the things you could be doing with your meaningless little pathetic, worthless life, you come onto my videos, just a thumbs down. I mean, you don't see me going around thumbs downing everybody's videos. I don't do that. I mean, even if I don't like the video, I just leave. But I mean, come on. I guess that's all you have to do with your life is sit around in mommy's basement and thumbs down everybody's videos, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get down to this before I get too far out of it. But I mean, still, you know, come on. You could probably be doing something meaningful with your life. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get down to the Nintendo games first. Yeah, pro wrestling. I should have waited because the people where I bought it from, We Know Video Games, they have a copy of this that's sealed for $15, I believe. I think I'll still probably drop by and buy it one day. Hopefully they still have it when I get money for it. But yeah, you know, and just keep this loose copy and play this one instead. Road Warriors Hawk and Animal. Yeah, I don't know how it got so beat up, but we got this, if you can see, $1.49. We got this when GameStop was phasing out their games. But yeah, WCW Wrestling. Without a doubt, the greatest wrestling game. I would say Nintendo and Super Nintendo combined. Too bad they didn't have a two-player mode where you could play against each other. But yeah, this was one good one. I think Tecmo should try to redo it, because that was a really solid game. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. We got, you can tell, another $1.49 game. WWF WrestleMania. Horrible game. I've played it a few times. I've seen other people play it. Horrible. But of course, oh wait, that's an Acclaim title. Wow, are you kidding me? It's not an LGN. Usually the LGN games are the ones you gotta watch out for, because those ones are just horrible. But yeah, I guess we'll go Super Nintendo next. Yeah, see, like LGN on this Super Royal Rumble. I mean WWF Royal Rumble. Couldn't believe I was able to find that one right off the bat. This is the one I had to wait a little bit for. This game I should have bought it a long time ago though. I had a chance to buy it complete in box before they closed the Toys R Us like 20 years ago for $20. But yeah, there it is right there, Super WrestleMania. It's nothing compared to everybody's favorite WrestleMania game, WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. The thing that hurts this game is only 6 characters. Of course, they made the PS1 version, which had 2 extra characters in it. But I can't believe it's $7.99. I still have the old freaking tag on it from GameStop. See, we're gonna go to that stack. Let me put this down for a moment and bring this over here. ECW Hardcore Revolution, which in a sense they just took a WWF attitude and just renamed the characters, I would say, because it's the same shit as that. But there's that, ECW. And of course there it is, WWF WrestleMania. I mean WWF attitude. The only reason to own this game is because it was dedicated to Owen Hart. WCW Backstage Slow. This game gets a lot of shit. A lot of people hate it, but I thought it was pretty fun. I guess in a sense, you know, people want to have that old school shit where you fight inside the ring. But this one, there's no ring. You beat each other up until their life bar depletes, and that's it. Mayhem. You can fight backstage too in that game. This one gets a lot of shit because it's just the same crap. You know, you get almost every other wrestler has the same exact finishing move. But yeah, it's not bad. This one, there's the PS version. The PS version is shit. I mean, you get to hit that button and it'll do a little rant, but this one has more actual wrestlers. Goldberg was not in the PS version. He was only in the N64 version. N64 version has more wrestlers in it compared to the PS version, which has a bunch of who knows what the hell that is. Probably one of my favorite games of all time, WCW NWO Revenge. I mean, a lot of people prefer No Mercy, but this was mine right here. I love that game. Actually, I like this one too, WCW versus NWO World Tour, which is actually Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 in Japan. See, because WCW had a deal with THQ, how do you call it? The US copy would be renamed WCW versus NWO World Tour instead of Virtual Pro Wrestling. And speaking of it, there's WWF No Mercy, everybody's favorite game, except for mine. I like it to an extent, it's just not my kind of game. What I do like is they're in the hardcore mode, hardcore championship mode. You go through, next thing you know, you walk up and you're seeing the acolytes, and you're ready to kick their ass. And they're like, hey, no. Well, you give us $10,000 and we got your back. And you're like, what do I do? If you hit no, don't give them $10,000. They say, okay, maybe you didn't understand us correctly. I said, you give us $10,000 and we go get beer instead of hurting you. Oh, well, give me that belt. And it turns into a real hard, even if it's uneasy. It's a pretty hard backstage 2 versus 1 match. Because while you're trying to beat up one of the guys, the other guy is over there taunting to get his meter up, and boom, all of a sudden they get you. It's a pretty bad match. WWF Warzone. And last but not least, another really good one, which is, I prefer this one to No Mercy, WWF WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, I prefer that one over No Mercy. I mean, No Mercy's not bad, it's just, I just prefer other games compared to everybody else. We'll go over here next. See, I have my Game Boy and Game Boy Color games in these DS cases. I intend to make box art from, just leave them like that, but a lot of them I do have the booklet for still. I used to have all the boxes too, but they're gone now. But yeah, there it is right there. That was a Game Boy Color, I believe. Yeah, Game Boy Color WrestleMania 2000. We got WWF, or let's go with these first. There's Mayhem, WCW Mayhem, WCW The Main Event, 2 copies of WWF Attitude. Actually, one of them doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. WWF Betrayal. What this is it's not an actual wrestling game. What it is you take on 4 characters. I believe it's Undertaker, Steve Austin, Rock, and Triple H, and you take on a storyline, and it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up type of deal. It's not bad. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was all right. There's King of the Ring, Bret Hart, WWF Raw, which is also on the Super Nintendo. I don't have it. We're looking for it. We're also looking for WCW Super Raw on Super Nintendo. There's Superstars 1 and 2. Well, like I said, those are LGN games. They're not very good. They're good in the sense, like if you just want to get on a match just for the hell of it, but they're not very good unless you're collecting them. Then it doesn't matter too much. There is WWE Survivor Series. Yeah, WWE. It's in there. Come on, get over there. And there's WWF WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania. Yeah, you can tell they were played. I mean, it's all warped. If anybody knows where the hell to get new stickers to re-sticker my games, it would be great. It would be greatly appreciated. Then we got WWE Road to WrestleMania X8. Yeah, that means a new one too. Hold on a second. Stick that back over there. Yeah, this is kind of whatever there. Okay, stick those back over there. What the hell? We're missing another game. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Hopefully I can get back in time. Okay, we found them. We got WWF Warzone for Game Boy. Of course, Steve Austin. We got this Ring Rage game. We also got what I think was the worst games I've ever played. I am not too much a fan of Fire Pro Wrestling. The things that aggravate me about Fire Pro Wrestling, the fact that you have to have a breathe button. If your wrestler starts getting tired, you have to stand there and waste time to try to breathe. It's like, oh my god, why? Whose stupid idea was this to make a? It's a video game. Whose stupid idea was it to make it seem like it was real life? And then to top it off, both characters automatically clinch to tie up at the same time, and whoever is more perfect in their movement gets to do the move, which I don't understand that at all. That just makes why complicate a game. But yeah, we have it. And Fire Pro Wrestling 2. TNA Impact Across the Line. Got 2 copies, actually. And there's a reason for that. I went out to look for a new copy because I lost my old copy, and I thought I lost it like thrown out there in the street somewhere. But no, I moved a few things around and found it, so now I have 2 copies. I don't have it in here. I don't know where the hell it's at, but we do have this game. This game sucks. Do not play it unless you're collecting. That's the only purpose for that. For 2000 Red SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. There's 2009. It just shut out. Get back in there. And there's 2010. 2010 can be kind of a hard game to find, and it's not going to be cheap. Well, in a sense, 20 is kind of cheap, but you'll be lucky to find it under 20. We have the 3DS version of WWE All-Stars. Sweet. Okay, we got SmackDown vs. Raw 06 for the PSP. 07 for the PSP. 08 and 09. I'm not sure if they went further than that. I think they might have went up to at least 2011. But yeah, I'm missing some games. So there's all that. We're gonna go with these ones next. The PlayStation copies. There's WCW Nitro, like I said. No Goldberg in this one. There's Giant on the cover. Back when he actually had hair. As you can see down there. Look at him. He actually had hair. Full goatee too. Now he's a bald dude. I think he looks better bald though, but I mean back when he was younger, the long hair complemented that look. There's a Thunder, which is basically a second game to this because they both play the same way, technically. Instead they had to make a Thunder one because you know Thunder was the secondary show. Goldberg. I'm not sure they made this one for the Nintendo 64 though. I could be wrong because I haven't seen it. I've been looking for it and I haven't seen it. There's WCW versus the World. This one was Virtual Pro Wrestling 1 in the, how do you call it, in Japan. And now you want to see something funny about this game? There's DDP. DDP is not in this game whatsoever. So why did they put him right there? I don't know. But yeah, he's not in this game at all. See, there's a few of the wrestlers that are for WCW. And a lot of the other wrestlers in these games, they're renamed. But they are based off of certain people. Like there's a Hardlock, guy named Hardlock. That is technically Ken Shamrock. Okay, and there's the WWF Attitude. I bought this one without noticing that this was like that. Oh well. We'll eventually get the booklet. But yeah. Game dedicated to Owen Hart. But this one's for PS. There's one of my favorites. I love this one. Which is basically just how do you call it? An update to the arcade game. But yeah, WWF Attitude. Really solid game, as far as I'm concerned. Then this started the whole SmackDown series. There's SmackDown 1. SmackDown 2. Unfortunately, I had the displeasure of getting the green labels on these ones instead of the black label. Okay. We have Warzone. And this is the cool thing. You do not want to find the green label of this game, because the green label sucks. You want this one because it's got Stone Cold. I used to think he was flipping the bird, but he's not. Too bad they didn't do that. But there's that, and WrestleMania the arcade game. Like I said, they added 2 extra wrestlers to this one compared to the one for the Super Nintendo, and I believe the Genesis. Oh, and technically, what I should say, the main WCW, the main event. WWF in Your House is the only wrestling game from from WWF that showcased Vader. He hasn't been in a wrestling game since. Okay, and the two. See, this is what it was supposed to be. Xbox was supposed to be Raw. But they decided to go a different route. Raw 1 and Raw 2. With Goldberg as the poster boy, it looks like. Or at least on one of them. And for GameCube, there's Def Jam Vendetta. Technically, it's a wrestling game. And for GameCube, it was supposed to be WWE Day of Reckoning. I only have the first one. I wish I had the second one, but we'll have to wait. Day of Reckoning 1. Yeah, they ended up going a different route because next we have WrestleMania X8. Yeah, I just have loose discs in a sense for these. And there's 19, XIX. We'll come with. I'm pretty sure Tony would love this one. It's an all women's wrestling game. The thing that sucks is between this one and the Xbox 360 one, it's basically the same thing, you know. It's basically the same thing, almost. The same wrestlers. There's in a sense, there's like 20 total wrestlers, but if you look at it, you cut that in half because each wrestler, it's only 10 wrestlers. Each wrestler has a face and a heel persona. Like Rico Hinomoto, her name is actually Rowdy Rico. Dixie Clements is actually Sergeant Clements. So you see how it is? But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It wasn't a bad attempt at a wrestling game for Konami. Maybe they should have done more. There's TNA Impact. Horrible game. But it's kind of cool to see Kurt Angle in the game again. And check it out. You notice something about those 4 guys right there? Do you notice it? They were all in WWE. They went from this cover on this game all to WWE. Crazy, huh? SmackDown, just bring it. That would be SmackDown 3. SmackDown. I think this one's, if I'm going in order, yeah, Shut Your Mouth would be 4. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain would be 5. And then they decided to go ahead and kill off Raw for the Xbox, and it became SmackDown versus Raw. This is 2005 in a sense. I remember that I have a pretty funny story about this. I went to go buy it new. Yeah, see, I didn't pay that full $50. What it was is I went and I asked for a new copy. They're like, well, why don't at GameStop they're trying to, or yeah, EB Games. Well, why don't you buy it? Why don't you buy it used? It's only $5 less at $44.99. I'm like, yeah, I saw the fucking ad. The ad said $29.99. Give me my damn game. So yeah, they're trying to sell me a used copy, not realizing unless they're playing stupid, trying to sell me a used copy that's more expensive than a copy that's new right now at that time. There's a 06, 07, 8. I might be missing some. I think they went as far as 11, if I remember correctly. On yeah, I think they might have went as far as 11 on the PS2. I'm not quite sure. Okay. And like I mentioned a while ago, Rumble Roses. Here's Rumble Roses XX. TNA Impact again. The only reason to really buy the Xbox copy is that you got the Sting DVD and a Total Nonstop Action theme. The Sting DVD. Whoa, what did I do? Oh yeah, I put them in separate cases. The Sting DVD. It just goes from after he left WCW and Jeff Jarrett trying to con him into joining TNA. It was a storyline, but it was a really good storyline. One of my favorite games. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was a solid game. Legend of WrestleMania. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I don't believe 2006 was in this. I think this is where it started for Xbox, was with 2007. 2008. 2009. 2010. Well, you guys can have that code. It don't work anymore anyways. I already used it. 2011. And that's where it ended for that. They started going to WWE 12. Wait a second, hold on. Oh yeah, includes The Rock as a playable. Okay. And 13, which I don't have the case for. Mine came without a case. All-Stars? I think that was it. WWE 13 would actually end up becoming WWE 2K13 eventually. That's when it started. Some of the WWE 13 copies came out as WWE 2K13. There's WWF All-Star 2014, 2K14. As you can see, I don't like The Rock, so I left it as the Daniel Bryan. There's John Cena. I wish I could turn this one in too. 2K15 and 2K16. I believe that was the last time they made a wrestling game for the Xbox 360. 2K16. And we're going to round it out with Xbox One copies. 2K16. 2K17, 2K18, and 2K19. I've been planning to do this video for a long time, and damn, I can't believe how freaking long it took. 25 minutes. Thanks for watching and putting up with this, people. We'll see you guys later.